For the Sensible Thing video today, we'll be looking at how to answer the 4-mark analysis question in the OCR GCSE Latin literature paper. Remember, for this board, each literature exam is worth 50 marks, representing a quarter of your total GCSE. Today we're focusing specifically on the literary analysis questions. You usually get 2 of these, one with a translation, one without, for a total of 8 marks. These are 8 very gettable marks. The questions are encouragingly formulaic. Let's look at a standard question in this extract from Tacitus, for example. It asks, what makes this a vivid description? The key word here is vivid, which is reassuringly vague. Since it doesn't specify, each point you make can be about anything up to and including the author's choice of word, the position of the word, the sound of the word, or indeed any other rhetorical feature at all. You only need to make 2 points, and you'll get 2 marks per point, one for quoting and translating the Latin, and one for explaining its effect. To give you an example, let's look at gavisus caedit from the very first line. Gavisus is the perfect participle of gaudeo, literally having rejoiced. Caedit, the next word, is the third-person present form of caido, a word of extreme violence that starts off meaning something like cut and goes on to mean kill, murder, strike, beat, depending on context. Either way, it's a long way from the joy of the preceding word. Obviously, then, we can infer that the juxtaposition of 2 different words, one of happiness, one of murder and death, is a deliberate one, showing the pleasure aroused from the death of Germanicus. There are many points you could have made, and it specifies the marker should allow any relevant content points. So if you appropriately analyse your Latin quote, you get 2 marks, provided you have also translated the quote. Do not panic if you can't explain the quote properly, since you'll still get 1 mark for quoting and translating it. My top tip would always be to have a go at the analysis, as in some cases you get the mark anyway. Avoid the trap of quoting too much, especially when you have the English translation, since you need to be selective when you quote, along with the fact that you should already know the translation upon entering the exam. Don't worry, we'll release a video on how to revise set text soon. As you can see in the examiner's report, they give you some helpful tips on how to answer the question, telling you how to think differently about the different things the question can ask, such as content and style, also emphasising the idea that you must translate the quote, saying that a number of candidates did not do so and accordingly lost marks. Do what the question says. Remember to always translate the quote and to pay attention to the wording of the question. Quote, translate, and explain twice. That's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments section what you're struggling with and what you want us to do next.